done this class or probably never painted either. So welcome, and I really admire your courage to show up here and to show yourself some love, because this is your me time, and that's great. Today is going to be a very powerful and magical time, just because we work with our intuition. And many of you probably walk through the door not knowing what to expect, which is totally fine. This is the time where you're going to explore yourself and explore your creative side. You'll work with your intuition, your heart, and it's going to be really, really beautiful. All right? And so the great part about this class, about the intuitive painting, that you don't have to know how to paint. You don't have to know how to do all of the textures. You don't even need to know how to use this paintbrush. So no worries on that. I expect everyone to be professional at the end of the class, okay? That was a joke. But as you see, we have here blank canvas. And then we have our supplies and tools like paintbrushes and paint and some texture sponges. So these tools are to help you, not the opposite way, okay? So you get to determine how you want to use them. You get to dictate whichever brush you feel comfortable with, or it calls your name. Use it, play with it. There's really no rule in this. That's through the process. When you start painting, you look at the blank canvas and your mind will go blank. Like, I don't know what to do. There's no theme, or what are the guidelines? And you'll start looking at your neighbors and freaking out that she's putting this beautiful masterpiece already while you have nothing in your mind. So your brain will start panicking, right? Just try to tune it out, maybe take a few breaths, and really focus on what exactly you want to do. Sometimes it just takes you to start the process, to take that brush and start painting it, right? Or also you may feel like you're really good at this and you're about to start dictating other people's how to properly hold the brush. So be mindful of each other's space and let them create their own thing. And you can use your canvas as much of the space as you need. So if you ever need to layer, if you need to add on colors, please feel free to do so. But the intuitive painting, it's really all about not creating someone's masterpiece. It's all about exploring your creative side and putting it on. So one of our rules that I ask everyone to follow, which actually I'll take it back. There are no rules, there are only strict guidelines. But just don't use your phone. This is your separate time. You came here to show yourself some love, and also respect your neighbor. And you will want to look up some images, or you probably will want to recreate some other masterpieces. But you possess creativity seed in yourself, so allow it to open up, okay? And other guideline I would like to give you, just please speak in soft voices. Don't really direct anyone else of what you think needs to happen on their canvas, okay? And think of this area as the adult playground. So you'll get to play. This is the space, a non-judgmental space. You can be vulnerable here. Art is a process, is a therapeutic process. So some emotions may come up, and it's totally fine. If they come up, observe them and let them go. And just remember to have fun with it, because it's a fun process. The reason why I said I admire everyone for showing up here is because we have a crazy lifestyle. There's always go, go, go. There are always strict rules, or there are always certain things and projects we have to make. Intuitive painting is all about letting go of all of those perfection thoughts and really allowing trusting your intuition and allowing yourself to flow and have a good time. Anytime you paint, a lot of beautiful things and moments come up, okay? I'm here just to hold the space for every one of you to experience that. My guidelines are just to help you understand how this painting class works, okay? And my intention for the class today is I want this to be a very harmonic and balanced experience. We need the harmony, we need the balance, and I think art is one of the best ways how we can bring it out, okay? And of course, love. So I'm gonna lead us all in quick meditation, but before I do that, I'm gonna ask you, so we have cameras going. Any color? If you need extra space, feel free to spread out. We got some little room. Process, just notice what thoughts come up. You may feel very frazzled. Your brain may start panicking. That's what usually happens in life too, and it's totally fine. And you can put your brushes down in 3, 2, oh no! All right, we did it. Awesome. So what I would like everyone to do, I want everyone to go in circle and just introduce yourself. Give me your name, where you're from, and then speak of what intention did you have, or what purpose did you have when you came in here for this intuitive workshop. And I would also like to hear, if you want to share, of course, what was going through when you were drawing this, if anything came up or if anything didn't come up. Like I said, as a reminder for everyone, just be mindful of each other when they speak. Don't finish up their sentence and tell them what they're supposed to say. But honor everyone's expression. If you feel like the painting speaks to you and you feel like sharing, you can jump in afterwards, okay? So if you don't mind, we'll start with you, Eugenia.
My name is Eugenia, and I'm from Ukraine. I live in the US for 3 years. And I'm here, I didn't have any expectations. I think that this is the best when you don't have any expectations. Anyways,
right.
I'm a life coach, and I always take care of everyone. And this is what I do to take care of myself. Painting, yoga, doing sports, hiking, etc., etc. So yeah, did I have fun? I did. Am I happy with my work? I'm not. Anyways, I had a very cool self-dialogue while doing it, because on the one hand I said to myself, you can make mistakes, do whatever you want, it's okay, no rules. Right. But on the other hand, I'm like well organized, well disciplined, demanding to myself. So I think that I'm the type of person who likes to follow the rules. And today I was thinking about, I need to have a picture, I need to know how to do this. So, you know, I had this self-dialogue, but I'm happy that I was with myself in my head, and I'm very grateful to you, Elina, for this amazing opportunity of being here. And yes, for this great atmosphere.
Thanks, Eugenia. Well, it's oftentimes we have dialogues with ourselves everywhere we go, intuitive painting or in traffic, right? And it's always so important to kind of tune and hush that negative voice of, oh, this is not great or this is not perfect, because nothing is perfect, right? Allowing yourself to do it and just express yourself in many ways. As I mentioned in the class earlier, messes are happy messes, and it's hard sometimes when you mess up, you're like, oh, but that's what makes it more fun, right? I love it. Oh, well, this is your third time I'll speak for you, but it's interesting because I don't even know what sometimes will come up, what we'll expect. I'm just going with the flow, and each time tapping into it, you would think that this is the same reflection you'll have during the painting or the same revelation, but more things open up. And thank you for allowing yourself to do that. Thanks, Stella. You can just share whatever, where are you from, or if. Sorry. I know you kind of came in all rushed in after traffic and. Uh-huh. Right. Do you mind showing it to us? Yeah, both. It's a funky angel. I love it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Well, it's crazy. As I mentioned before, we're always in a rush. There's always something happening, either rushed schedule or assignments, tasks. And then once we tune into ourselves, we rediscover that beauty, that angel, the light that we bring, the love that we bring, and share it with everyone around us. So thank you.
Now this one is it's a symbol, my new symbol, my new company name is coded inside, and Elina knows. And it says because this company is two people, female energy, male energy. Blue is me, and pink is the other person, secret person. And this is the name of my new company.
That's,
You can read it inside. So it's kind of my new project.
it looks like an Egyptian sculpture, like a very foundational.
Like something you can wear, on the chain. Or it also looks a little bit like a Chinese character, which I like.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So interesting because on this painting, I see all of the people connected to each other. Yes, don't you think? And they're all different. And they're, yeah, almost like running, dancing, and doing yoga poses. but they're all interconnected.
Yeah, and all these people will be connected through this, through my new company, and they can actually make a good living for them, because my new company is actually without advertising, just for people to have opportunity to have a good living or better living, because through this platform you don't have to be stuck in your daily job. Some people have a daily job, but they have other talents, other things they can make money from. And let's say, to me, we are lucky that I can make a lot of business, websites, promote myself, and make business from different sources. But this platform, it's open door for people to actually have a great life, or even use their hobbies to make money, which is great. Somebody like to hike.
Free advertisement going on over here. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a platform where you can make money and you can get paid by your time. And what you do with that time is up to you. It's because we don't have one talent, we have many talents. Sometimes you just you know how to drive a car. You can be a driver or a Uber driver, or I don't know how to play tennis. I can get paid just to play with somebody. Or you're a great listener. Can do that too. And it's, let's say you're a accountant daily, but you have other talents that you can use it and easily get paid, and people will book. Okay, it's enough. This is what this company represents.
I love that.
Speaking company for people.
He did a pitch, like a pitch.
You did sure. He sure did. Awesome. See, they're all connected. I like that. To whatever.
Yeah, because we want to help everybody. Because I see people have so many talents. Like I hired one guy, and you don't hire people just like, oh, you will be our secretary or teacher. Because they have other talents and have, this education, and you play violin, and so many languages. So it all comes in to me hiring him. So he can make money doing other stuff, hobbies. How much fun if somebody pay you for what you love. It's amazing.
For kids to find what their talents are.
Yeah. When you started the painting, did you have any intention? Did you create one, or did you have anything in mind?
No, normally I watch a lot of abstract art, and then I try to reproduce it. But Elina stopped me from doing so many arts at home. But many arts I create just from fun. But today I just was like dripping, then one drop, another, then this, and then because I started drawing a logo for my company, and then I connected with this. Yeah, no, intention came as you go with this. Yeah.
Go with the flow, you mean?
Yeah,
Or
like sometimes I have intention, then do something, but today I wanted to have no intention, just doing make you create intention. That also intention. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thanks for sharing.
No, that was helpful.
Oh, my intention was not to paint today. What's there to say? I honestly really wanted to participate. It just felt so inviting when you were doing it, and I felt like I really wanted to paint and put some colors. I had no idea what's gonna come out, and apparently Hawaii came out at the end. That's where I just came from. So, um, it's interesting because I never know where the class will head. Or here's a little something. It's not done, but it's never done. See, I'm being critical of myself again. But I just really wanted to feel that flow, the energy. I really liked the colors. They were just really staring at me. So I wanted to get involved in it because you guys were in the same bubble and experimenting. And I that when those colors started coming out, I just thought of Hawaii again because it was such a beautiful place to visit, and I've never been, and it was a great memory there. So that's it for my stand. But I appreciate you everyone sharing and talking about it. It's such always a fun experience. It takes courage for some. It doesn't take courage, but then when you put yourself out of your basic comfort zone and do something unordinary to your daily routine, it really can shake you up a little. It will frazzle you, maybe. At times, your brain will start talking and mind will start sending all of those negative impulses. And I always try to remind myself on a daily basis that nothing's set in stone, but if you're always show curiosity, what else and how else can this be more fun and interesting? And doing such activities really bring out the best in you. You either learn something from yourself while painting, or you really just open up and do the flow of exploring your creative side, which we all have, you know. So thank you so much for being here and for showing up. I have some oracle cards here, which I really like, and they just carry very positive, encouraging, or supporting messages. You can feel free to come up right now and grab whichever one you feel like you want. And it has a little book here, so you can read the message if you want to take a picture of it and then read it at home as well. Just it's always a beautiful message that we'll have to carry, okay? And then I'll be here for another 10-15 minutes or so or more. And I would love to take a picture, group picture together after if you'd like that, okay? And feel free to follow me on Instagram, and I'll tell you what else comes up and when the next paintings are, okay? Mm-hmm. What do you have, if you believe so? There's a message to that. You want to read it? Well, everyone, so they get to read the message as well, okay? If you have a seat here, and then once the girls are done, you can read what the message carries. Yep, I got it. What did you get? Что?
Все понятно? Я думала, там объясняется.
Но я не делаю, ну если кто-то хочет, я персонально, чтобы не было дискомфорта, делаю, могу объяснить how else can this be more fun and interesting, and doing such activities really bring out the best in you. You either learn something from yourself while painting, or you really just open up and do the flow of exploring your creative side, which we all have, you know. So thank you so much for being here and for showing up. I have some oracle cards here, which I really like, and they just carry very positive, encouraging, or supporting messages. You can feel free to come up right now and grab whichever one you feel like you want. And it has a little book here, so you can read the message if you want to take a picture of it and then read it at home as well. Just it's always a beautiful message that we'll have to carry, okay? And then I'll be here for another 10-15 minutes or so or more. And I would love to take a picture, group picture together after if you'd like that, okay? And feel free to follow me on Instagram, and I'll tell you what else comes up and when the next paintings are, okay? Mm-hmm. What do you have, if you believe so? There's a message to that. You want to read it? Well,